take off. Yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she about to take off. DJ played this in the club, you know we about to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't ever miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's a playoff. When the girls hit us in the club, they always want to take off.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah, I done seen too many friends turn straight to foes, shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many times before. I swear I'ma get this shit, I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off, I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money, I'm feeling like a GI, how I go. Flyer than an astronaut, don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch, yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed, running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich, Gangster from the sideline, pimpin', got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club, turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah.
Sway, what's up?
Yeah. Yeah. Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Shorty twerking in the air, I thought she about to take off. DJ played this in the club, you know we about to take off. Light catches on my hand and rich, I'm about to take off. Act a fool in my city, boy, you better take off. If you ain't playing hits like this, you need to take the day off. Spotters round here don't ever miss, don't make us take off. We get it out the mud every day like it's a playoff. When the girls hit us in the club, they always want to take off.
Flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off. Yeah, I done seen too many friends turn straight to foes, shit get cold. I done been down this lonely road many times before. I swear I'ma get this shit, I'm striking like a lightning bolt. They can't stop me, man, cause I run this now like the CEO. I get paid to take time off, I'm feeling like this PTO. I get this money, I'm feeling like a GI, how I go. Flyer than an astronaut, don't know what planet I might go. All I know is I'm a hustler no matter where I go. Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch, yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed, running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich, Gangster from the sideline, pimpin', got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Man, your business while we all up in the club, turned on bottles, plenty in it. Why you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny,
Flyer than a pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city really lit, outside the club we take off. Getting money every day, get that bag and watch me take off. Take off, take off, yeah, take off. Take off, yeah, flyer than the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Getting money, yeah, time to get it, watch me take off.
What's going on, y'all? There go one. Okay, so, good evening, everybody. Good evening. I hope everybody can hear well. We having difficulty sometimes.
We ain't gonna speak. We got y'all together. This is gonna be good.
Shout out to Women Wednesdays tonight. With my girls, my hosts in the building. L's in the building. We got Crystal in the building. Of course, we got Tamar Tafari in the building. And we got Jada Waiter in the building tonight. The host that's coming. Actually, she's gonna be Tamar actually gonna have her own show. So anyway, she gonna have her own show. She's gonna be talking about fasting, and we're gonna talk about some of that tonight. But Tamar is gonna have, I forgot what she said it's gonna be called, but it's coming soon with her talking about her and the health and wealth. So look out for that coming soon. Also, another one of my first cousins is coming, and she's gonna be part of the show as well. Kenitra, so shout out to Kenitra. We'll see you next week. We ain't gonna take it personal, though. We gonna family. We family. It is what it is. We just strong-minded women and individuals. So that's gonna happen. But anyway, disclaimer. Right. See, my girl right here, Els, be on me. You hear me? So, okay, here's the disclaimer. Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand integrity. So we talk about some stuff on here. It's just our opinions, just like y'all got y'all opinions. Hi, cousin. Look, she on here talking about Women Wednesdays in the building all day. Good evening, cuz. We waiting on you, baby. Right. You just don't come in here with all that Nitra shit. Like, no, I'm just playing. But anyway, but we know you are. We welcome it. But what happened?
I got 2 pages.
Oh Lord. So tonight though, yes, we hold it down. So tonight, We got a couple things we're gonna talk about. Tay Marsh, we gonna talk about fasting, some fasting, and what I want to know is some good ways for people to fast on a busy days, that because a lot of people work and they use it as an excuse about their fasting and the way they work and things like that. So we want to talk about, certain things that we can do to fast while we on the run and things like that. So we're gonna discuss that. But before that, we're gonna get a little messy. Okay.
Her finger. You gotta flip it.
This is my favorite part. So before that, we're gonna get a little mess. Okay. So
day-to-day podcast, y'all.
Yes. I don't know. Okay. Before I get to that, it's a lot of stuff, y'all.
It's a lot of stuff running in your head.
Right, it's just going.
You going and you say, okay.
I just don't know which one to start with. That's why I'm
jump in it. Head first.
Okay, hold on.
She's dribbling. She ain't
okay, so let's start with this. I don't know if anybody's seen this or not, but I just want to get the ladies' opinion on it because I want to know, did y'all think he was out of order or sexually harassing a little bit or what? But let's I'm gonna play just a little bit of it, not all of it. But y'all just let me know what y'all think about this.
I didn't see it either. Sounds like.
Oh shoot, I forgot that anyway, y'all. So this is day-to-day podcast, Women Wednesday. We got me and Monday, so tune in every Monday, every Wednesday. Fridays we are here as well some days, and you can go to YouTube. You can A #2 on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share, $3.99.
What you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop?
Yes.
Can you stop? Arabia.
Nah, yo, bro. Yo, bro. Suggestion, we gotta.
Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like, it's all like. Okay, I guess we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my God.
Yo, Stat, let's do the football. I guess I answered the question about Floyd. When I see you taking off some time,
I'm mesmerized by Stat.
This nigga here, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro.
All right, hey, we gonna have to actually go, my nigga. We have to actually go. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here. I appreciate you. But I love you, my nigga.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah.
Shit is up. Okay, my bad. That's my bad. I had turned that down. He could not stop mesmerizing on Stat, which is one of those
on nothing but
ass.
But he's a clown.
Okay, can I say this? It seems as though he was intoxicated.
He was.
Or he was under some sort of substance.
He was.
And that, when people comes into the limelight, some of our sisters and brothers do get hooked on alcohol and drugs. And when you make a lot of money and you're in the limelight, you're not surrounded by positive people that's going to help you stay on track. That happens often. And I think that we as a collective people, us being in Cincinnati and him being from Cincinnati, somebody needs to snatch him up. But if you don't want to be snatched up and you don't want to be saved, you're gonna fall, you're gonna falter, you're gonna drown, you're gonna fall on your face. So basically he's just showing
he don't want to be saved.
You don't want to be sad.
What's, you know,
I'm
That's
quite
why he's
sure
drowning.
because people said it was Cincinnati fault and things like that. But I'm gonna say this.
Why wasn't it? Why? I'm sorry. But
I
why
don't know.
was they
Somebody
saying
was
it's
just saying it was
Cincinnati
Cincinnati fault. They
fault? Of how
like
he
that.
is?
Mm-hmm. But this is what I'm gonna say.
No, I think it. I knew him
Prior.
I knew him prior when he was a kid.
Yeah, a couple people.
You know, because my son used to box too, and I didn't like him when he was a kid. And the reason why, you know, I love all the kids, but I didn't like him when he was a kid. But it was his. It was. I'm assuming that was his father or stepfather, whoever. They were boasting his head at a young age. So this ain't nothing new. His behavior is not nothing new. I knew him when he was yay high, and he wasn't crap then, you know. And that's because the people that was in his life they didn't gear him, train him, direct him to the right places. They had him thinking that he was above all means. And when you do that, and when you think you're above all means, then you grow up to be like that. And that's what he's portraying.
So I got a question. How do you feel as a woman? Because Stat was laughing and giggling and whatever. But do you think she was uncomfortable?
She was.
She was.
She was playing.
Very.
She was playing it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did better than what I would have did.
They're saying,
Because
I would have checked it real quick.
Right.
Okay, so they're saying
But that's what her
that
was
Kim
doing.
was upset because he want to get on with her. He thinks of her as his little sister. I don't think that's what it is because she's dating somebody they know and he know his dad, her daddy, and all that. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that's necessarily the issue. I just think they were trying to do the podcast and cutting.
They were trying to do the interview.
He was trying to do the interview.
Yeah.
He cut him off, still saying, "I love you. You just so beautiful."
Yeah, but that's what the interview wasn't about. That, so he was totally out of pocket. He was totally off the subject.
Do you think it was lightweight sexual harassment?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't saying anything sexual to her, but you're not there for that.
Right.
You're there for the interview with the brother, not to be saying you love her and I didn't know you was that fine. And you don't do that. That's disrespectful.
So what would y'all do
what
in
he
that
did,
situation? No, right, but I'm saying as a woman and him complimenting you.
I don't think I probably would have said thank you initially. You know, I don't know if I would have been as smiley and laughing.
No, because I would have said time out for that.
I would have told him to chill out.
I wouldn't have. I would have let. I don't know if I would have. I would have let Cam handle it like he did. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I would have been kiki and with it. I think I would have been more straight first because okay, yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm also a host of a show. Mm-hmm. We're conducting an interview. Now you infringing on, you know, like I'm just a pretty face. I'm not. Okay, let's get past that. This is my job. This is where I'm working. Mm-hmm. You know, you being creepy.
Right.
I think she was caught off guard. So, and she kind of played it off like, okay,
everybody react different.
Yeah, right. Like is he? I mean, the compliment is cool. He didn't say anything condescending. He didn't say anything disrespectful.
It was just
he didn't say anything sexual.
It was too much.
So it really caught her off guard. So her thing was to kind of laugh it off like, okay,
right,
okay, he ain't saying nothing sexual, but he came back around again, and then maybe I would have said, wait a minute now, you ain't here to be complimenting me. You're here for a whole interview about you. So either we're gonna do this interview and you're gonna chill, or either handle him, Cam, and that's what he did. The second time he handled him like, bro, here go your money, you gotta go.
Right.
So he didn't clown him. He didn't disrespect him.
No.
He didn't drag him.
Well, he did. He actually did, and that was another thing I was
he dragged him afterwards.
I didn't like the fact that they called Kim on the back and talking shit like he stupid bum, and because why didn't you say that to him? Yeah, I got it on video. Why didn't you talk to him? Why didn't you say that to him? Why you hug him and act like everything was cool? But then
when he laughed, you talk.
They called him a bum and did all of that. I mean, it
was cool right there. He had to him being a podcast
I just thought that was fake on his part, though.
He had to show some sort of diplomacy, and he showed diplomacy to this man in front of his face. He could have clowned, like you said, on the podcast in front of him to the world, but that brother showed him respect and diplomacy. And then when he got into the side, he got checked. Like, you don't come on this show doing that shit. Like, brother, what's up with you?
What she's saying is Cam didn't check him.
He didn't call him the bum.
He didn't call him the bum in his face.
Are you
He
saying?
did it like behind his back.
But was it?
He did
was
it
on
on
the podcast?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got you. Okay.
Or was
Yeah.
like
I thought you were saying
it was off the camera.
I thought you were saying he should have did it
He
on
did it
camera
on the
in his
show.
face, but you saying he
Yeah,
should have
but
did it
It
wasn't.
personally
It was on
to his
air.
face. Okay.
He
right.
didn't think he was still on air.
Right.
And so they
So
called.
he ain't want us.
They
It wasn't
called.
nothing that he was gonna do on air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what you do. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everybody shows.
Well, it's
ain't-
on air.
ain't
You
like
know
that.
what
But
the-
if you're not on air,
on air.
you know what I'm saying? But if you think that you're not on air, it's plenty. I know it's plenty of anchor men and everything
Oh,
that
you
on
get caught.
just don't get caught.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Do saying something off that was they didn't think it was on air, and they airing. You know what I'm saying? They think they saying what they feel. He
I
was
be thinking
pissed.
some of them camera people be being slick instead of cutting it off.
Oh yeah.
Well,
All the
that's
camera
definitely-
people,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna catch this.
So,
she said
yeah.
something about me the other day. Let me catch her off guard.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
come on
blast.
now. Yeah.
yeah, and so real quick, let's get into this next one real quick before we get into the topic. It say, okay, this is what would you do? Would you stay or would you walk away? Your husband shows up with an 8-year-old child after 12 years together.
Damn.
And I got a couple rapid fire questions for that. So we're gonna hurry up and go through.
That's
We
a
gon-
trigger warning.
Yeah.
That's trigger
We
warning.
go, we
Trigger
go,
warning.
but I'm a.
I got a side baby. I'm a parent of a side baby.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
So
That was touchy.
Okay.
That was touchy.
I know. So I got
Real
some
touchy.
rapid fire questions. I got some rapid fire questions that I'm just gonna spit out, and I want y'all to just say.
I love my baby though.
No one
I ain't
yes.
gonna hold you. I love my mama,
And
That's
then we're
my
gonna
baby.
get into the topic.
but that's oh.
Oh, this ain't it. Hold on. Where are my damn question rapid fires at, man? Well, okay. Well, let's just talk about that then, because I don't know where
Okay,
this
I'm
at.
gonna say this. You cannot fault the child in this situation
At
ever.
all.
You
At
can't
all.
fault the child that
No.
her parents are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot. Being a person who was presented with a child that wasn't mine, you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to you know what I'm saying, to mask your hurt and your feelings to the children. You know what I'm saying? So you might not, although it might be in your mind that I'm not gonna treat this child no different, it still comes out, you know what I'm saying, in your actions. It might not be major or anything like that, but it might be minuscule, but it still comes out. So my advice will be, if this brother came to you with an 8-year-old baby and y'all been together for 12 years, that means 4 years in, he fucked around on you with somebody else and had a child, and he took 8 years to tell you. So he was lying to you consistently for these past 8 years. Run, bitch. Run.
And not only was he lying about the child, if you think about it in retrospect, he lied about the whole relationship.
Exactly. Run.
So,
Fast.
but this is my thing. This life is about trial and error. And there's not really a such thing as the word perfection.
Right.
That was just a word that was created to make us to believe that something is perfect. Nothing is perfect. You know, you have levelness and you have some sort of balance, but nothing is perfect. And everybody make mistakes. but the thing about it is holding yourself accountable and being grown enough and mature enough. And you got to realize that sometimes people are not mature and intelligent and wise when it comes to certain things, so they don't know how to address it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could say that he was foolish, he was a liar, he was a cheater, he was this, he was that. But was he mature enough? Was he intelligent enough, spiritual enough to come and say, baby, I fucked up and I want to tell you that blah, 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 blah. And is there any way that we can make this work? You know, it depends on the person, the people that's in it, and the situation. Like she said, the child is innocent. But we've all made mistakes. And this journey that we travel on this planet in life, we're going to go through triumphs, tragedies, trials and tribulations, and tests. You know, so we have to kind of give each other a chance when it comes to certain things. Now, of course, you know, we're on a physical, earthly plane most of the time, and we deal with things on an earthly level. Girl, if it was my man, I'd kick that nigga out, pack his shit, it fuck him in that chat. I mean, if that's where you at in life. Right. Well, okay, and that's where you at in life. We're all different. That's your journey. That's your choice. That's your right. That's the beauty of this life, is that we can do and say whatever the fuck we want. But it's consequences behind everything we do, the positive and the negative. But me personally, depending on what type of relationship that being that man have, and he finally came into, now if I found out instead of him coming to tell me, if I found out on it, yes, it might be like, you know what, this ain't no recovery for this, because ain't no way in the world I should have found out. 8 years. So you didn't come to me. No, I found out on the humble.
She said that she found
out. If I found out on the humble, it might not be no forgiving or no coming back from this. Now, if you came and finally told me and said, I don't know what to do, we got to figure this out, baby. I love you. I fucked up, blah, blah, blah. It got to be some things for you to rectify, to really convince me that we can make this, I can forgive you and we can go forward.
It's the 8 years. If you knew these 8 years,
but what's the quality of the relationship? Because sometimes quality supersedes quantity. It's been 8 years, but in those 8 years, what was the quality of the relationship? So you have to think about all those variables.
What's the quality of the relationship don't matter if you out having kids.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna throw out this perspective because everybody has different situation. Your thought, my thought, her thought. You also got a situation where the person didn't know who the father is because she slinging it around, so it's questionable. So yeah, we got an issue that you stepped out and you a possibility. So that's another type of topic to look at, a situation.
They didn't know.
Right.
He knows he is.
I mean, that's the statement that you're saying, that he knows it is, but we're all speaking and we're saying different scenarios. Okay? That person was loosey-goosey. At the end of the day, we all handle our situations differently, you know. And that's simple as that.
Well,
yeah.
I got a couple of rapid fire questions. Are you staying or are you leaving?
Are you staying or are you leaving about what?
With that situation. It's just rapid fire questions. It's just
based on my experience before, you know what I'm saying, and how things played out. I believe that I should have left.
I say, from my experience, I believe I should have left.
Well, I did leave. Deuces. And
what about you, Kayla?
Like I explained earlier, it depends on, like you said, we're all different. And for me to answer that hypothetical question, I would have to be in that situation to answer that question. So that's a very hypothetical question, because me and that person, we can be so connected by the hips. You know, we can be, you know, we can have a business going, we can be thriving, you know, we can be at the pinnacle and the peak of a very strong relationship, a loving relationship. And then boom, here comes this. I mean, he's coming to me with it. Now, if I found out on my own and he's still lying, then I would be like, this is over.
Right.
I mean, you gotta let me go marinate and let me think about it. I'm not just gonna wake up and be like, well, get out, and I can't stand you. I'm not gonna go through that because I'm acting off emotions.
Right.
So I'm not gonna act off emotions. I'm gonna let the stuff marinate. I'm gonna figure out, you know, where we at in our relationship. Is it worth it for me as a woman, my sanity, my finances? If I got other children involved. So it's so many things that you have to take into, you know, you have to take into consideration.
Right.
So that's a very hypothetical question, and you can only answer that
With
truthfully
experience.
with experience.
Right.
I ain't staying. I've been there, but yeah, you go ahead. You and that baby.
See, she can speak on it
Because she
because
she
she's
Because
been
she
there.
experienced.
Yeah.
that's what, if I didn't
And
experience.
I would never take that from her.
If I
Right,
didn't experience,
right.
I probably would. I mean, it was for the better for the child as far as the environment that she was raised in.
Right.
You know, it was for her betterment.
You say you was in that
Oh
situation?
yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it was because I had her since she was like 30.
Okay.
And it was somebody else's.
It was somebody else's child. She wouldn't say no. She wouldn't say it was like we was the primary home, and she went to her mama's house on the weekends sometimes.
Okay.
Like she went to school from our house.
Okay.
You know, and she might have went to go visit her mom on the weekends.
Right.
Maybe. That type of situation. But it was for the betterment of her. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? The environment that she was experienced to, the things that she experienced, things she's seen, you know what I'm saying? I think that she had a better quality of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the environment that she was raised in.
Get your child. That ain't my job.
However, it you know what I'm saying? Being a parent and not being a biological parent. So in other words, being a step parent, that job is a selfless
Yes, it is.
job.
Yes,
It's an unrewarding job. It's an unappreciated job in a lot of instances. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you come across some children that you become when they become, you know, they start to
Start thinking for themselves a little bit.
smell themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's puberty kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They thinking they don't, and
then
they hit you with that, and they hit you with that.
Uh-huh.
You're not my mom, or you're not my daddy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? When in fact, you know what I'm saying, you want to
You
say,
done raised
"Well,
that
you know what I'm saying? I done raised you. And I
Right.
done did
And I'm
way
doing
more
way more than
than
your
you know what
mama.
I'm saying, what your mama has done for you."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in those instances, like I said, I can say I'm biased because you know I'm in some instances I love my baby. That's my
Right.
baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in reality, you know, I love her, but it is you know what I'm saying, you kind of torn. It's hurtful. You know what I'm saying? When you be in that situation in some instances, you know,
Right.
and it ain't really good. You know what I'm saying, for the step parent sometimes, especially if you're a woman dealing with that, because you're so emotional and you know what I'm saying, we're emotional creatures, and you having to deal with that and seeing the discrepancy, the proof of discrepancy in your face every day, all day, every day.
So-
And you you know what I'm saying, you have to psychologically, you know what I'm saying, be like, this ain't her fault. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
And treat her
Yeah. Like she's
like
yours.
the rest, like the rest of them. You
Yeah.
can't show difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't Cinderella her. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
You
I'm
can't do that.
Cinderella, you boo boo.
You
We
can't
gotta
do
be
that
like,
because
So
it's not her fault.
It's not.
I'm
her fault,
Cinderella,
right.
you
People
go-
did that to my
you gotta go. Y'all, everybody gotta go. Bye.
And that's what step and people, when they say step parent, they look at it as the non-biological mother being a part of that child's life, but the word step itself means to step up to
Right.
the plate.
Mhm.
That's what a step
Absolutely.
parent is.
Not
To
step on
step
next.
up, Not step on their neck, like
Yeah.
you said.
Right.
Step up to the plate and be a mother or father to that child as if though it was your own, because we have so many children out here
Right.
that is motherless and fatherless.
Okay,
right?
so let me
And
ask you
the mother,
questions.
we are the mother and father of
And some
all
kids say
children.
this hurtful
All right.
things in a different manner still to the biological parent.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's
But
bringing
I
the
understand
child
what you're
after
saying,
all
but
the
they still
years.
say
Yeah, she was
hurtful,
saying
just
that.
as hurtful
Yeah.
things without
Right.
saying you ain't my mom, of course, you're my
But
biological
This ain't a
parent.
step parent
Yeah.
situation. It is, but it ain't, because he's bringing. It ain't went there yet. He just surprised you with a baby after y'all been together for 12 years. He surprised you with an 8-year-old child. So at the end of the day, I'm not guaranteed to be nobody's step parent because you popping up with a child. I don't have to deal with that. I don't know what box that the women feel like they need to be in with that. But if you coming to me after so many years and I'm just finding out that you got a child and we've been together, it don't matter what we doing in our relationship, because obviously it wasn't, you didn't feel the same way about the relationship like I did.
Yeah, to be
So
upfront.
therefore, I'm one of them people. I'm gonna immediately flip the script. So
So
I want to ask.
I got a quick question. Did he know?
He knew about it. He was dealing with the girl
Oh, okay,
all the
okay,
time. He
okay.
wasn't never not dealing with the girl. But okay,
Okay.
so I got these questions.
Go ahead.
Do you think it's a bigger betrayal? Because I want to get into the topic. Do you think it's a bigger betrayal, cheating or the hiding the child? Which one? Just
The
real
hiding
quick.
the child.
Hiding the child.
That's number one worst.
you got to go to the source.
Ooh, I'm
You
sorry,
have
y'all.
to go to the source, which is cheating, because
Okay.
in order to get the child, you got to cheat.
Right.
So that's the
That's
beginning
the
of the
biggest source
problem.
for me.
That's the
'Cause that's-
beginning of the problem, is the cheating and the lying and the disloyalty, which led
It's all lying.
to a
though.
child.
Yeah. It's all deceitful.
it's all
It's all
it-
deceitful.
But what I'm
Period.
saying is that you couldn't have a child without the cheat. So
Okay.
that's where it started. That's the, so you always got to go to
You
the
saying
source
start at the source.
and the root
Yeah.
of things, and the root and the source is, nigga, you lying and you cheat.
Okay, so do you immediately want to meet the child, or you need space?
No.
Oh,
Gotta
you
figure that
gotta
stuff
space.
Space for
I
sure.
need the questions
I
real
gotta
quick.
figure
Real
this
quick,
stuff
y'all.
out.
What y'all say?
I need space.
I need
Okay.
space.
Would you demand a DNA test on the spot?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Forgive it was a one night stand. If it was a one night stand, or do that even matter?
What?
If we
Would you
married,
forgive
yes.
it if it was a one night stand,
Well,
or do that
no,
even matter?
even
No,
if you say,
I don't
even
care
if
if
he
it's
said
a one night stand or
or-
weeknight
wait a minute,
stand.
no, but even if he say it was a one night stand, he didn't lie about everything else.
Right.
How I know nigga ain't lying about that?
Right.
Okay, so who y'all calling? Your bestie, your therapist, or your mama?
The therapist.
I'm calling. Hey, look.
Therapist,
I'm calling my best
I don't
friend.
wait a
I
minute.
ain't calling my mama.
I'm calling my best friend.
Somebody that's not biased. Give me the therapist.
I'm
If she
calling
don't know
two
him,
best friends
if she
because I
don't
need
know
two
him.
different opinions.
I'm not calling a friend, and I'm not
person-
calling my family, because for one, if
Me
I
either.
decide to forgive you, they ain't.
You ain't
Never.
So
lying.
I'm not calling y'all
Never.
at all.
They
I'm
gonna
gonna keep
grab
it a band.
they gonna grab you by your locks and say, if you don't bring your ass,
I need a space. I need
I'm gonna
space
keep
for
it
a whole
100.
week.
I ain't gonna
Cause
tell.
they-
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to nobody in this room right now. I ain't calling my mama, and I'm
Right.
not calling my therapist. I'm calling my bestie. We about to go some.
some set it off.
We about to go get together and
Yeah, I'm
have a
finna rock some
conversation.
rocks.
You know what I mean? We gotta go have a
Yeah.
conversation real fast.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't have no therapist. and
Is
I'm-
they
I'm
married?
not-
Is
I'm
y'all?
not calling my mama.
Is everybody married? The two people married?
The situation
No.
is married.
Oh, hell no.
She didn't really say.
Only the man was married.
Oh, I'm gone.
Do you?
I'm out.
Do you kick
I don't
him
care how
out?
much time we was together. When I say I'm gone,
That's what I'm saying.
Especially if we just
if I wasn't
dating.
married,
Yeah.
because if I'm married, I already need a week not to talk to you. So if this child got to start coming over every other weekend or every
Well,
weekend,
the child's coming to stay.
oh, not every day.
You
Maybe
didn't
I'm
say all
telling you,
that.
mama.
That's what it
That's
was
what she
about.
said.
No, she said
Mama
he's
got
coming
the
down.
kids.
Hey,
Mama
he-
got the
you
kids
said he
Monday
come to
through
stay
Friday.
with us.
No, that he's bringing the baby
Now-
to the house. No, he's bringing the baby home.
Absolutely not.
Explain.
I'm just gone.
He's
I'm gonna
bringing
just
the baby
remove
home.
myself because I don't want you to remove yourself from this child. Because I can't handle it.
Okay, so do you kick him out? Pack your bags.
What you mean?
He got to go.
Is he kicking? You kicking him out? the house or y'all packing y'all bags?
You should live with her so y'all can
Okay,
live together.
so look. I'm gonna keep
It's
it.
not that.
I want to hurry up and go through the questions.
If y'all have children together, if y'all have your own children together, this is another
Y'all
child.
own the house.
He
You know
got
what
to
I'm
go.
saying? He gotta go.
Right.
If you moved in with him and y'all don't have no kids
You
together,
gotta go.
baby,
I gotta
don't
go.
even worry about it.
That's
I just
right.
know where to go.
Right.
I'm
right.
just gonna pack
See
my
ya.
stuff. You could have all this shit.
Sure can.
I don't want nothing.
Will financial stability make you consider?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. That's
This
why.
is where people get messed up at. I don't care who you get with. I don't care how rich that person is. Have your own
Morals
money.
and values. Outside of
I'm
money.
sorry.
Morals,
And then if
standards.
you get with somebody that's up there, got money, got connections, don't be stupid. Learn them connections and get some connections for yourself.
Exactly.
So what would be
Can I
y'all
say
path?
something?
Go ahead.
The 2 E's: emotions, and it's not easy. Everything is a process.
And I
Right.
don't got empathy.
And when you operate from emotions instead of operating out of common sense, common courtesy, and the common way to make sure that you are secure. You packing your stuff up and you leaving and both of y'all names is on the deed. It depends on how y'all living arrangements are. Y'all might be in an apartment, a condo, y'all might own property. It depends.
Right. You
You know what I'm saying? And you
especially when you're
definitely-
married.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to freaking act off emotions and ego.
Exactly.
Because you'll get fucked in the end.
I will
That
if
ain't-
I'm a girlfriend.
All right. Well,
Yeah, if you a girlfriend,
I'm
but
out.
if we're talking marriage,
That's
Marriage,
I'm
I'm
can't-
staying
I'm
you
sorry.
cannot move on
Very
emotions.
I'm sorry. It
I'm
don't matter if
standing
you're
up.
married or not. Should nobody have to deal with somebody disrespecting a relationship,
And you're not
their
dealing with it.
marriage, and having children outside of it? That just because I'm married to you do not make me have to stay with you.
No.
So that
No,
to me is
no,
a bunch
But if
of
we
bullshit.
married and
When
you
people
bring
be
home
saying they
kids,
married, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I agree with
But
that.
next
Yeah,
one-
but with that, before you say next go on, even though you got in your mind you're going, because we're talking marriage.
Mhm.
Y'all got stuff. Like Tamara said, you cannot move on emotions because you cannot screw yourself up.
That's right.
Because you leave, it's time frames when you go to court.
Mhm.
Court looking at time frames. They don't
You
care
can
your
go for 30
situation.
days. Oh, shit, you have
They
to
don't
go
care
there.
about your situation. They'll say, okay, you've been gone from this home, such and such and such is his.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to move smart.
So,
But I mean, let's
Right.
move on.
okay. Well, one word for the man right now. I'm gonna say bye. Go ahead.
One word for the man.
Holla.
Well, I got 5 words.
One.
This is a man's world. Ain't nothing without a woman. It ain't shit without a woman.
It's gonna get real dark
It
that
is what
night.
it is.
I don't have no just one
it
word.
is.
All right.
What's
Well,
one word?
one word for the child.
But what?
I'm gonna
nothing.
say this. I'm not gonna say nothing. Cause the
Nothing.
child.
And the child don't have to say
I want to
nothing.
speak to the child about anything.
Now, the only time the child will probably get checked if they sassy. Go
But
sit
they,
your
but
butt
they ate, so you know they good and fat.
Go sit your
I'm just
butt.
gonna say that. But for the man, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, do y'all actually
I'm good.
think if you was in that
Think
situation,
somebody gotta be 8.
do you actually think that
She just told me today.
you could get over it and do therapy? You know, maybe do some therapy and
I
work
can't
it out.
answer that question.
Okay.
Well,
Well, next,
But you presented it like we not married. He knew about this child for these past 8 years, and he's been dealing with this woman for these past 8 years. What is therapy gonna do?
Right.
That you've been dishonest and deceitful
You've been in a
for
relationship.
more than half of our
For marriage.
relationship.
Yeah.
And then if you stay, you lying to your goddamn self.
You've been deceitful for more than half. Like I've been in a polyamorous relationship, and I didn't even know.
Right.
I can't
I'm
trust.
sharing her spirits. When
I
you
can't
hang
trust
with
you. You don't make me feel safe.
Right.
I'm not comfortable with you. I don't believe nothing that you say. And I'm good, bro.
And
If I
basically,
tell you don't
and
make me feel safe,
basically
it's over.
that's an 80% of most relationships. That's why it's so many women that's single. because you are in a involuntary
Right.
polygamous I ain't gonna call it relationship, situation.
Yeah. Situation. Yeah.
You know, you are.
You are.
You know, even when men is on porno websites and going to strip clubs and, you know, texting women in inboxes, that's a form of being disloyal.
Right.
That's a form of, you know, cheating.
Okay,
You
so
know.
Alethea said, bring me the baby and let's parent together.
Oh my God.
She said, I'm not calling nobody, we talking about it together. Bring me that baby and quit playing. Yeah, well, that's
Okay,
you.
Alethea.
That's you.
She's
You can say that.
She's so cool
You
by
can say that
y'all.
now. Say that now, but if you was okay, I'm gonna be real,
Y'all
and
see
I'm
my
not
face?
sugarcoating nothing. If
That's why
that
she's
happened
a
to me
hypothetical
right
question.
now, trust and believe I'm making arrangements to go. I'm not gonna deal with it. I don't have to just because I'm married to somebody have to deal with that.
But
I'm
you gotta
sorry.
move smart.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
that
gonna
as long
just
as you
move
gotta
back
move
emotionally.
smart.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
see,
move smart.
exactly.
And-
But
Yeah,
and
that's what Tamar was saying.
Yeah, I'm
That
not
even
gonna
though
just
that happened to you right
emotionally
now,
do it. I'm gonna move
Yeah.
smart.
don't move it on emotions. Yeah.
But it's a different situation between if you're married or if y'all just cohabitating and girlfriend and boyfriend.
Right.
Marriage, you have to be locked. You have to think with it.
Right.
Girlfriend and boyfriend, you can sever your ties and not be,
And not have
Well,
not.
but
But-
I kind of agree with that to a certain degree.
Unless your name is on the list.
Because before it was marriages, certificates, and bonds, it was called common law.
Yeah.
And in some states that still stands.
Right.
And if you kind of really look at it, when you live with a man or y'all live together,
We technically
technically yes, because when somebody's ready to put somebody out, you got to go to the judicial system to evict that person.
Right.
So that's still some marriage shit. You know, even if that person got a toothbrush in there, yeah, I live here.
Oh my goodness! No
So-
wonder he used to be like, "I left my sock." Like you
there
ain't
you
even
go.
really leave
A
nothing.
sock.
That's
A
exactly
shoe.
what it is.
And so basically they're still
God.
giving and acknowledging that y'all are somewhat
I'm glad I got away from that. Okay. Off and on. Trigger some stuff. Just over there, like, oh my God.
and if you think about it, like I said, 80% of most relationships, somebody's, preferably the men, is cheating. This is society's behavior. This is a mental. This is a mental behavior.
Right.
And either we're going to accept it, we're going to change it, and if you can't change it, leave it.
All right, so let's get into the topic real quick because we ain't got that long. So, but we got enough time for this topic. I want to talk about fasting.
Bring me that baby
So
with
let's
your line ass.
Stuff back on.
So we need to fast when we have to deal with things like that, with the unfaithfulness of relationships. You have to fast. You have to.
You gotta fast, detox.
Yeah, you gotta detox. I'm just inside and inside.
Not fucking somebody else because you mad at him.
Yeah.
Y'all
So,
things.
you
know what I'm saying?
How y'all think
that?
I want to play this video real quick with Yaki, just about it's real quick about Alethea talking about bring me that baby with your line ass. Okay, so I want to play this about fasting real quick. It's like 59 seconds.
I would say this: fasting. Once you fast or you go on intermittent fasting and you only fast between the hours of 1 to 6, as long as you fasting at least 16 hours a day. So your safe zone is when you get up, don't eat anything, just drink some water or drink some H3O2, which is freshly squeezed juice, right? The moment that the sun is as high as in the sky, which is around 12 p.m., it's called the circadian rhythm. You're supposed to eat with the sun, in the sun. Eat when the sun is the highest in the sky, around 12, and then don't eat nothing when the sun go down. I would say don't eat nothing after 6 p.m. But if you just now getting into this, eat with the sun and stop eating when the sun go down. While you're doing that, your body is going to automatically kick itself into a detoxification mechanism. Glutathione going to start kicking on, opening up something called the NRF2 pathways. This is going to open up all these different pathways in your cells, and it's going to start pushing all of those toxins and all of those different receptors out of the body by way of the liver. So now this is what stops your addiction. Now, how to help this process is reset.
So I want to talk about fasting. So I used to fast like growing up because I was raised Hebrew Israelite, so we always fast. What do y'all feel is being on the run or being women and having children, working jobs, doing multiple things? What is something that y'all feel that you could do to help you fast and cleanse? Change your body.
Sometimes we as society, we have an involuntary fast, and then we have a voluntary fast. And the involuntary fast is like you said, when you're getting up, you're getting the children ready for school. You're not even thinking about breakfast. You're thinking about getting these children together. You're thinking about you got to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, that's enough.
So some people, they involuntary fast because they don't have a choice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you at work, but some people, they do get a cup of coffee. Some people may get a cup of coffee just to get them motivated, which is not good.
What about black coffee?
But
No coffee.
no. So you want to, do some watery fruit, cantaloupe, honeydew melon, watermelon, mangoes, pineapples, a cup of water, a cup of herbal tea to get you, motivated, because most people eat breakfast, and the word breakfast have the word break fast. You are breaking your fast from the night before, eating grits and eating sausages and eggs and potatoes. You're eating all this heavy stuff that's going to make you sluggish and that's going to make you tired. So getting up in the morning, I like to call it the new light. Getting up in the new light, you know what I'm saying? You have your body is regenerating, which is, you are producing new cells, new skin, your organs are rejuvenating from the night before. And then when you get up, you want to release the food that you had in your body from yesterday or from last night, instead of piling more food on top of the fecal matter or the food that's already in you, because food turns into waste, which is shit, which is doo-doo, boo-boo or whatever, fecal matter, bowel movement, that's what it is. But you can put yourself on a regimen of fasting. You can get you a little piece of paper or get you a folder, and you can create your own way of fasting. You can do intermediate fasting where you fast throughout the day. You don't eat nothing until noontime. And if you're going to break your fast with something, let it be a salad or some fruit. Then when the dinner time comes, eat before 6. You eat after 6. You laying there, your food got to digest. The body is working hard, especially the digestive system. And then the food is just sitting there on the colon, it's just sitting there in your gut, and it's not going anywhere. Everybody should have a bowel movement in the morning. If you're not having a bowel movement in the morning, drink some warm herbal tea, drink some water, do some breathing techniques, do some stretches, stand on your head. It's a lot of things that you can do to get your bowels moving in the morning. I know this brother,
for sure.
It's a lot of people that goes on what you would call a dry fast, where they go days and weeks without eating any food, just water and maybe natural
But don't
juices.
you get weak though?
Yeah, you do get weak. You do, and you get weak. Just check this out. You get weak when you eat a lot of food, when you eat shit that you shouldn't be eating in the morning. You get weak just like you get weak when you don't eat. So it's like an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? The planet is a food source. Something has to die in order for something to live. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really eat to live. We eat out of pleasure.
Right.
We eat out of taste. We eat out of gluttony. And your food is your medicine. It's a difference between food and medicine. Food is packaged food, starches, pasta, bread, meat, chicken, snacks.
Right.
And medicine is fruits and vegetables and herbs and the sun and the land and the air and the water. You got laws, land, air, water, and sun. That fuels the body. You know what I'm saying? But people can choose to eat how they want to eat.
Right.
That's the beauty in this life, on this realm, on this earth, in this now moment. That you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
But what about women that's going through menopause and premenopause? How do that fasting work for them?
Everybody is different.
Right.
So what's good for me may not be good for that next person.
Right.
So a person has to find out what their body can endure, what their body is enduring, what type of diet are you on? You know, do you fast? Do you work out? Do you go to the sauna? Do you meditate? Do you go swimming? Do you ride bikes?
Mm-hmm.
So all those things, to me, some people don't do nothing. It's about the thought.
Right.
You know, some people's not even into all of this. It's all about how they think. I ain't got to do none of that shit. I can just sit here and think myself into wherever I want to be and whatever I want to do. That's the power of the mind.
Right.
You know, but me being on this realm, on this dimension, and I'm in this physical body, this physical temple, I would prefer to try to take care of it the best that I can, because when you take care of it, it takes care of you. You don't have to suffer from diabetes and high blood pressure and constipation and
high cholesterol.
Yeah, high cholesterol and heart attacks and all types of, disease, sickness, illness, and diseases. And I'm going to come back in a few weeks, and I'm going to bring some detox teas. I'm going to even bring an enema bag, and I'm going to refer people to do colonics. I'm going to bring books from the brother Professor Spira and Yaki and a few other sisters and brothers that is really deep into cleansing the body. It's not about vegetarian versus carnivores or herbivores versus pescatarians. It's about cleansing the body temple. If you can wash it on the outside, you can wash it in the inside. So if you can take care of it and beautify it on the outside, you can take care of it and beautify it from the inside.
So what is something that's a quick and easy cleansing for somebody that can do? Do you suggest they do it daily, or do you like something that they can do daily or at least a couple of days a week to cleanse their body?
Let me ask you this. It's not normal for me to ask a question with a question. Do you eat every day?
Cleanse every day, right?
No. I'm asking you. Answer the question. Do you eat every day? Okay,
yeah,
so
we wash up on the outside every day, so we gotta wash up on the inside every day.
Thank you.
So let me ask you this question.
So my thing was, what can I do or eat or to cleanse though? That
you talking about how can you start?
I'm saying like the cleanse, like something that I could use that I just might get in my cabinet.
My first thing is to start with in your refrigerator.
Right.
Is fresh fruits.
Okay.
Because we eat more starch, we eat more flesh, we eat more packaged food, we eat more junk food, we drink soda,
and that's the
we
parasites
drink caffeine,
fasting
we drink, we drink unnatural juices, and all of that compared to eating an apple a day is priceless.
Okay.
So eat you some fruit. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is like eat fruit instead of eating the rest, the other meals, and then maybe at night eat a balanced meal.
Fruit is your medicine. Fruit helps cleanse the colon.
Okay.
That's a natural laxative. And then you can do detoxes. It's a lot of
some weight be in our intestines.
It's
it
in
be
the
just
gut.
shit.
Yes.
And if you take that, you lose like
how long is the intestines? Is it like 27 inches, and which equates to like 6 feet? So you have childhood fecal matter. Shit
you never
in your
cleanse
body that
and
you never
fasted from.
cleanse. So that's where the parasites and the mucoid plaque, comes from.
Like
So
on
that's why
teeth.
people
It's like
have black
constant stuff
balls?
on your
That's
teeth.
Black balls.
that's
That's
why
why people have black balls.
everything.
that?
Black
It's
balls,
like a-
bad breath.
people call
Me
it
too. I'm looking like
Black
Yes.
balls. Yeah, people
black or plaque.
plaque.
Plaque?
Like
No,
a
I thought you
ball of
said
plaque.
that.
Yeah,
People will cough that up.
yeah. That's nothing but mucus. It's
That
well,
little white little
yeah,
tiny
that's-
stuff.
Yeah,
Little
that ain't
ball.
nothing but
It
mucus.
smell like shit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought because they don't scrape their tongue.
No, that comes
Because
from
I get all
that
I'm like,
comes
oh,
from
That's from the
that comes
inside.
from the colon.
Yeah,
that
that's
comes from the
your
colon.
inside.
Yeah,
I
that comes from
scrape
the colon.
them little
So-
white little beads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yep,
spit out.
yep.
And they
So
kind of
those are
hard,
plaque
but they
balls.
soft.
Those
So-
are plaque
so-
balls.
That's
They
why-
crazy.
smell like
I always
shit.
wanted that.
So while
It smell
you're
like
doing
shit.
while you're doing the fruits and vegetables, the salads and stuff, it's good to do an
Okay.
enema or to get a colonic.
Okay.
Now it's called hydrotherapy.
Yeah.
And I want
I
to
did
discuss
one of
this when I
those
come
before.
back, so
Yeah.
I can give y'all the information.
Right.
On the hydrotherapy.
It's one in
Give y'all-
Deer Park.
Yeah, it's one in Deer Park, it's one in Fairfield, and it's one
So
in
bring
Compton and Hamilton.
Okay, bring that
I'll
back so
bring
we
all
can share
that
that, and
information.
I'll put it on here to share with people.
And so I created
Okay,
it's called Clean That Ass. It's called International Clean That Ass Month, which is September and October. So the month of Clean That Ass. And I want to get some hats, some shirts, and everything to say,
Right.
what is clean that ass? Take your enema,
Right.
take your detox, go on a
I
fast.
clean it in
You know
a
what I'm
minute.
saying? Eat you more fruit. Do you some meditation, do you some yoga, go ride a bike, go swim and stretch those muscles so that you can move them parasites and all that old shit up out of your body. That's why the fucking world is crazy. Everybody going crazy because parasites is consuming
over.
taking over.
So
Can I ask? Wait a minute, hold on. Can I ask you this question? Okay, so if I'm fasting, but I'm also taking vitamins, right? Can you take the vitamins, or do you have to wait when you get ready to eat?
I can't really answer that question because I don't do vitamins.
Okay.
So it's different for everybody. So
Okay.
that would be something that you may want to research
Gotcha.
on your own. But I do have books that I can refer you to
Okay.
that can kind of answer that question for you because everybody is on their own personal
Fasting
journey.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, and I would never tell somebody, oh, don't do that or you can't do that.
Right.
Basically, when I speak, I'm speaking for myself. I'm a living testament of what I've been doing, how long I've been doing it, and how effective it is for myself. Because I've been a vegetarian for 46 years. And I've been doing herbs, and I've been doing cleansing, fasting, enemas, colonics. And yeah, I do fall off time to time, but for the most part, I'm pretty diligent with it because I know that it gives me energy. It reverses the aging. Sometimes I look like I'm in my 40s and even in my 30s. And sometimes I look like the age that I am, in my 60s. And chronologically, your age just tells you how long you've been on this planet. It's not the quantity of your age, it's the quality. It's not the quantity of life, it's the quality of life. And the quality of life for me is pretty good besides the lung issues that I deal with. But I'm working on that. You can never tell me, oh, you got this disease and you got 6 months to live or you're going to die or it's going to progress. No, I'm fighting that shit.
Right.
So I've been fighting this for a very long time and I'm doing quite well with it. So it's all about, where you want to be in your life with your health. The word health has a word healing, HEALTH. So healing is the key because we are killing ourselves, not taking care of ourselves and not really truly knowing about the human anatomy. Women, they don't know about fallopian tubes. They don't know what a clitoris is. Women don't know about breastfeeding. Oh, you'll let a man suck on these titties, but you won't breastfeed your baby.
Right.
That your breasts are for your children.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong because you got to have a man to suck on them to produce a baby. So it's for them too. But the food supply is for the babies. You know, so.
Okay, so let me read some of these, then we get out of here.
Okay.
All right, so Alethea said fasting and praying got her through a lot of her worst days. She said she eat to celebrate, which isn't good at all, and she addicted to sugar. And she said something about a sienna leaf is a natural tea.
Sienna, yes.
She said you could drink, and she said Hasha and Yolanda should do a small edited video together on a trip to get colonics.
So why she gonna say Hash and Yolanda? How about Lethea come with us too?
Well, that's
it's gonna be Hash and Lethea and
I do that though. I'll go do that.
That is so deep that she said that because I met a sister that has a hydrotherapy clinic, and
we got right up there.
I am recruiting people. I'm recruiting people this week.
Okay.
I've recruited a few to go get these colonics next Friday and the Friday after next. So like I said, this month and next month is the International Clean That Ass Month.
You gotta pass that person's name.
We need that
I'm gonna bring that information.
So get ready, Lethea.
Yes,
she said she tried it.
Like get ready, clean that ass month.
She said it was really good information to learn, but she couldn't hold all that water in her tail. And that's what they do. They do the water up in the
and you get to see
the fecal matter.
Shit. Yeah, and you get to see
it's
that
like
she could tell the person that had me, it was a woman. She was telling me like you shouldn't drink milk. You know, she was explaining the mucus. You see the mucus and all that. I was like, oh God.
Me and question real quick before we get off of here.
First of all, I want to say, clean in between them cheeks.
Clean them cakes.
He couldn't wait to say that. He couldn't wait to
Clean
say
them
it.
cheeks.
He couldn't wait to say it.
And going back to what y'all was talking about earlier with the men, eight years and all that. So what's your take on a woman getting pregnant by another man and leading the man that she's with to believe that the child is actually his? And he found out 8 years later. You expect him to stay or leave?
That's a whole nother.
I'm just saying.
He supposed to leave. What do you mean?
That's your
He got shit built up. He got stuff tied up.
That's a whole nother topic.
But there's no difference. There's no difference. So if like I said, if you're married, it's different than if you're just boyfriend and girlfriend. So if you find out 8 years later that this chick been passing off this baby is yours and it ain't really your baby, then you should go ahead and part.
But she done messed with a guy.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Kind of look like you.
And that baby got to carry your last name and y'all married.
When you find out.
Okay, baby.
When you find out, you know what I'm saying? You should go. She's been deceitful all this time. So it's the same thing. She's lied and been deceitful for these past 8 years. She don't get a pass because she a female.
Exactly.
Lying and being purposely deceitful for 8 years to your mate. And you've been together 12 years. You being lying and being deceitful for me for more years than we've been together. You know what I'm saying? That's what you've been honest.
You know, feelings involved because you done raised this kid. You know what I mean? From a man's perspective.
But men don't do that well. Y'all always be resentful.
Oh, they
you know what I'm saying? You always exactly. So why? So why do that? Why do that? And then why subject that child to those? Because that whether you believe it or not, those children feel that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They see certain things. They're gonna see the conflict. Why put your children in that particular environment? You know what I'm saying? It does more harm than it does good.
All right, so we got a caller.
People out there like that.
So we got a caller real quick. Come on, caller.
And listen, don't be coming for me because of my comments, y'all.
What's the deal, Alicia?
Listen, I said, Yolanda, I believe, because this is part 2. And if y'all would do like a small edited version, you don't want to show all your business, but they know how to do it discreetly. But I have tried it, but I felt like y'all could show that on your next podcast just to get women familiar with cleansing the inside of their bodies. But I think it'd be so funny. Like I think it'd be because House is silly. Well, they probably wouldn't see all that, but just giving the information. But I'm telling you, I was shaking. The only thing that really bothered me, she was like, just hold it as long as you can. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm sitting there shaking, like I gotta let go. And then it was kind of like almost embarrassing because I didn't know if it was gonna blast out or miss the tube, or I was just so nervous. But y'all have a way about yourselves that you would encourage more women to at least just try it. So that's why I said just a small edited clip, but
all right, we'll think about it.
Okay.
I want to do it.
Yeah, just to set up a. Well, I went in Columbus. So, but there are different ones that do like coffee enemas, and then they do the colonics. They do coffee enemas. I think y'all both should try something different. Yes, they're both very different. Very different. That's when people lose some of the muscle in the colon and they don't know it because they think they having bowel issues, but you haven't used the muscles as much, and they give you a coffee enema to give you that burst of energy back to get your muscles back to working. But it's the same thing, almost the same thing as colonics, but coffee is based off water itself, but it's still natural, it's still from the earth. It's just giving you more caffeine to make it move. But y'all should just try it because they got a long list, just like when you go in the spa, got facials, they got body scrubs, they got different things. I think Tamar should take y'all, and y'all should be Yolanda and Yahashaba. Y'all should be the spokes. Yes, I think y'all should be the spokesmodel of Clean That Ass Month. I love y'all.
We the CTA sisters, clean that ass. Okay, so I want to do it because I've never tried it. I could do something like that. Just what she saying, she gotta hold it. I'm not gonna.
No, with the colonic, you don't. It's a difference between an enema and a colonic. An enema is the red bag, right, that you would see behind grandma or mama's, bathroom door that has the two gadgets to it, one for the vagina and one for the rectum. And with the enema, it is kind of hard to hold the water or whatever liquid you use because you really don't use those muscles. And most of society deals with constipation. And when you're dealing with constipation, those muscle walls become weak. Now with a colonic, it's a water irrigation system. It's a real little bitty cytoplastic tube that goes up in your rectum. You sticks it up there yourself, and the water, it constantly flows. You don't have to worry about trying to hold it in.
Yeah, she'll just
because it constantly flows.
Let them know how long you can take it.
I'm scared.
That's what an enema.
No, not the enema. I'm talking about where you put the tube. Yeah.
With the water.
They'll push. I know the lady did me. She said, "Let me know when you can't take it no more, because that's the water going up in you." And then I said, "I can't take it no more," and then that's when you release. And then that's when she can show you through the screen,
what's coming out.
Yeah, what's coming
out. All right, we're gonna do that. We gonna have somebody follow us.
Hey, Leah.
We can tell my hell no, I don't use the muscles. We gonna have somebody follow us, and we gonna maybe Crystal.
We gonna
look at how men.
We're gonna do a reality show,
right? A reality show of Clean That Ass.
Hey, look, just a quick clip. I think that's a good idea. Now, she said she was shaking like a mofo. So we about to get up out of here, and I'm gonna have Tamar take us on up out of here before I play the outro with the drums. Shout out to Worldwide Star Qualities, Me and Mondays. He talking about him and David gonna be the cameraman. No. And then
we having a female being the cameraman.
Women Wednesdays and Friday. Let's talk about Fridays. Let's get on up out of here tomorrow. What positive information?
Positive information is that
let's go.
Love yourself and surround yourself with people that love you. The word love backwards spells evolve. We are evolving into some real spiritual loving beings.
Yes.
We're going through a lot on this dimension. There's so much going on in the world. You know, pay attention to your own personal journey. We all have our own personal journey and our own personal purpose on this realm. So focus on self-love, self-worth, self-healing, and self-mastery. So this song that I'm getting ready to take us out with is called Clean That Ass.
I'm crying.
Clean that ass. Clean that ass. Clean that ass.
I'm so with her. We got somebody working in the background. What you say? Clean that ass.
Take it out.
Clean that ass. Clean that ass. Clean that ass. Clean that ass.
Time to get it, watch me take off.
Yeah, we getting paper out this bitch. Yeah, taking off like a freight train out this bitch. Get off my track, don't get derailed. Running with my clique. See, I'm all about that M-O-N-E while we super rich. Gangster from the sideline, pimpin'. Got me riding in my Lexus window tinted. Mind your business while we all up in the club. Turned on bottles, plenty in it. While you looking at me stupid, cause we spending pretty penny.
Flying in the pilot, yeah, watch it how I take off. Hop up in that new whip, hit that gas and watch me take off. Whole city.